Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. Call halal Yahweh. Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kakadash. I gotta find a way to hold this phone to where I'm not covering up the microphone. And when I hold it where I'm not covering up the microphone, I can accidentally press the power button and stop the recording like I just did. The title of this message is Beware of the Tares. They're out there and they're everywhere. It'd be hard, y'all, when you get cut off like that, man, and you gotta, because everything is through the spirit, man. You know, beware of the tares, though, y'all. They're out there and they're everywhere, okay? Just thinking about everything I was just telling y'all, and I was just starting to get into it and accidentally press the power button. Hey, a couple of them just walked by. This fucking place is inundated with reprobates. I'm just fucking disgusted, man. So fucking disgusted. Oh, you good? All right, good to see you, brother.
Always good to see you. Remember one thing, it's good to be seen and not viewed.
All right.
Think about that.
All right. Seen and not viewed.
It's good to be seen
Yeah.
and not viewed.
All right. Yeah, I believe that. That's the problem right there.
Soak that in your mind. And when you get to understand, come back and let me know what it means.
All right.
It's good to be seen
And not viewed.
and not viewed.
Hello. All right, Mr. Andre. I'm bored out of my fucking mind, y'all sitting around waiting on the world to come to an end, right? And who can but prophesy, man? I just find myself indulged in this work all day. I ain't got shit else to do. Crazy part about it was a time I used to do it all day anyway, but not all day. I had other moving parts. Ironically, they frustrated me because I didn't want to do other shit anyway, but I feel like a worn out cop, man. These motherfuckers are wearing out the saints with their wickedness, man, because it's a vexation of spirit, y'all. It's a true vexation, man. And these tares are what's called children of the devil. And I had did a message the other day, and I wanted to make two key points that I feel like it's the first thing you should do as a Hebrew slave. Okay. Number one is repent, and that requires yourself acknowledging that you are a Hebrew slave, not an Israelite. Let's cut the cord of shit, man. We's slaves. Okay? That's what we is. And number two, the second thing is knowing who your enemies are. And when all this shit started with me 6 years ago, I didn't even know I had enemies. You know? And it was all a ruse, man. It was all a ruse, man. I got played by what I would say angels. See? Because I went on this 3-day rant, basically denouncing the Most High. I know I said in the video I blasphemed the Holy Spirit, but I didn't blaspheme the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit never crossed my mind. It was more so about God and Jesus and the devil not being real. So much so, like on the second day or so, I took it to Facebook, you know? Because I'm not one of these online motherfuckers. Whatever you see online, that's what you're going to see in the flesh. See? And this old lady was outside. I was going to work, y'all. I kind of was feeling myself. I had a trip to New York planned. I was going to Jack the Rapper. That might have been like one of the last ones they had. They had Fetty Wap there the year before. I'll never forget because I saw the commercial and the nigga called the nigga Fetty Wap. You know what I'm saying? I had deposits and everything. You know what I'm saying? But after these couple of days, just all hell broke loose. Okay? But one of those incidents I can tell y'all I remember is an old lady, I was going to work. It was like 5 something in the morning, right here on this side of town, on the east side. This old lady came out there, but this the games they play, y'all. The angels do the same shit too, y'all, I believe. They mimic people. And not so much so the angels. These weirdos, they really mimic people, but they can come in the form of somebody you familiar with seeing. Okay? Because this is what happened to me. It was like 5 o'clock something in the morning. This is like on the second day of my rant. And I'm really mad at the Most High, okay? I'm having some type of animosity towards the Most High because I'm seeing all this wickedness and, you know, these motherfuckers, they doing their thing. They getting away with murder, you know? So, alright. So, this old lady came up to me. I was on my way to work, y'all. And she had some literature she was passing out. So I declined the literature, right? Now here's the thing. I hadn't seen that old lady out there many a times, but never that time of the fucking morning. This how I know I got played, man. It took me 5-6 years to figure that out, but you know, we increase in knowledge and understanding every day. So when you roll back tape, you know what happened. She said, "What's the matter, baby? You don't believe in God?" Now imagine, man, it's 5 something in the morning. I done been on this rant for about a day or two. And I done posted all this shit on Facebook. And I got this old ass woman coming approaching me with some literature. It was dark outside, man. That was an angel, yo. They played me, man. I'm telling you. I said, ma'am, it's 5 something in the morning. You can get hurt out here. It's dark out here. I'm telling her all this. And she like, God takes care of me, baby. She was just calm. That wasn't that lady, y'all. Well, anyway, fast forward. I ended up canceling my trip to New York. And going back home to see about my kids, right? After I get this emergency phone call from my baby mama, who turns out to be a clone. She 10 toes down. They done ran trains on her, 2,700 a pop. That's what she said. These motherfuckers, bro, they won't even I can't even get a woman, man. They gonna hack them. Man, y'all say, man, this bitch is a high-powered witch, man. When she say this, that bloodline, she's talking about the seed of the serpent. And I'm gonna tell y'all what's even more deeper about it. She really shows speaking upon his behalf. I think she more so of a sellout. I think her father is a Hebrew slave, and that which makes her one too. That nigga though, That's the devil's son, man. He came. They told me. These same two motherfuckers. Beware these tears, man. They everywhere. But anyway, I get this phone call from my baby mama about an emergency, and she need me to come see about the boys because she done fell upon hard times. It was all bullshit, y'all. And when I finally got back out there, I didn't go right away. I took like a month or so or two. Kind of made preparations, you know. The fucking devil was waiting on me, okay, when I got there. And this whole gang stalking program was initiated and it all popped off, yeah. And I'm telling y'all, these motherfuckers came attack me. I know this shit sounds sensational, but some type of way they knew who I was. But like I said, it's no wickedness that's independent. And this is all about the Illuminati against the House of David. The Illuminati gave you Jesus, man. That's why they have no problem mocking and disrespecting Jesus, man. Because the Lord is not mocked, man. See? The Lord is not mocked, man. That's they Jesus, man. They built him up, they tearing him down, and that's just the honest truth of it. But you know, they're still gonna be held accountable. It's the principalities of it though, you know. You see? But these children of the devil, man, needs to be acknowledged, man. These are your chief enemies because they're imposters. They're what you would call African Americans. They look just like you. They may have come out of the same womb as you. The only thing I can tell y'all that I definitively know about this whole situation with these terrors is if you're not a terror, you won't have any siblings that came out of the same loins as you as a terror, like any of your father's children, okay? But if y'all don't have the same daddy, man, now even with that being said, you can have siblings that are still wicked and y'all came from the same father, you know. I'm just blessed I don't have that in my father's, any of his kids, you know. We all good. But that's the only thing I can tell you about how that works. But if y'all don't have the same daddy and this motherfucker is evil, and you're gonna be sitting here looking at him like that's your brother or your sister, and you don't know why they just fucked up and why they got the earthlings. Because see, you have to understand, man, the children of the devil are squatters on earth. They're the real worthless eaters because they were never intended to be here, man. They are beneath heathens. You see? And crazy part about it is, what's the one nation that's not really considered a heathen? His name starts with an E. See? And anyway, only reason I just don't go in on that behalf because I consider the confusion of face. Not only that, I have friends, just a small few, that I'm going to show favor to, that they would be perceived as an E. See? So, and I'm not going to let no peer pressure make me not real. See? A white man told me I was King David. These niggas told me I was a bug out and I need to just die already. See? Tried to kill me before I was born. See? So, keep a close eye out for these motherfuckers. These are the biggest enemies of the state. look just like them, but they're children of the devil. And I'm gonna tell y'all one thing too. I can tell you some characteristics. They the type of motherfuckers that just have no conscience of cleanliness. Motherfucker will cut a blunt open and throw the shit down right on his own feet, right between his legs. Just leave it there. Damn, I say 99.9% of them are bi. Okay? It's in their bloodline, man. See? 99% of them are bi. You see? And it might not be actively, but at some point in time, you see what I'm saying? These type of things, you know, because they would want to push a narrative like that for people to have that in the air, to people to think like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the case, man. See? That's not the case with everybody. But at some point in time, they may have experimented, you know, but for the most part, you know what I'm saying? They all got tattoos. It's just a natural thing with them. See? Cause see, the reason I'm saying all this is your favorite rapper's wife, right? Because this really is the reason I came and did this message. Because I'm bored out of my fucking mind waiting on the world to come to an end, yo. I'm really bored and in a peculiar place. Although I'm excited too, but I'm just worn out with this cop work, man. It's a whole lot of surveillance, man. And then you got a whole list of crimes here. I'm ready to take a fucking vacation, man. Call me when it's time to make some arrests, man. I can't sit here and watch this shit day in and day out. This shit is, it's all a part of the mutation, though. Because it gives me anxiety, and these mutations come in the form of anxiety, y'all. Okay? Anyway, I want to give y'all some understanding about your favorite rapper's wife and what's going on with her. Because I'm really frustrated with this high-powered witch. And I'm frustrated from a point to where a lot of my girlfriends have been compromised because of this bitch. You see what I'm saying? I mean, it's motherfuckers that I've tried to get acquainted with, and they were literally compromised. This channeling and shit and all this shit. You see? This shit been going on for 5 years, y'all. Your favorite rapper and all his friends. I told y'all they cloned my baby mama and ran the train on them. They got ways of sending messages, man. Okay? I mean, I've damn near been directly approached. And it's all digital, man. Okay? For the most part. And I'm surrounded by these fucking doppelgangers, man. But a lot of your Beyonce fans are more so, and Jay-Z, they're more so siblings, y'all. See, this ought to really kind of relieve some pressure off of the body and give you a understanding that although the harvest is plentiful, it's not a lot of crops to be brought in, man. A lot of these crops are spoiled already. You see? They're what's called ineligibles, man. It's no hope for salvation for a terror. They're all going to be bundled and burnt, which means they're going to die in the nuclear holocaust. See? It's not going to even be any tares like going to be as remnants to be slaves in the new world. None of that. These motherfuckers are children of the devil. And this shit goes all the way back to the beginning. Cain is the original tare, man. I sincerely don't believe. This is why the birthright is for Jacob. Because Jacob is Adam. And Esau is Cain. This is why when his offer was rejected, the Lord said, if you do right, would you not be accepted? You would only say that to somebody that's not yours, man. See? You see what I'm saying? I sincerely believe that he's not Adam's son. And I will put enmity between your seed and his seed and the woman's seed. That's Cain and Abel, y'all. That's Jacob and Esau. Guess you can lean not towards your own understanding. I'm trying to figure out how in the hell. I know the first time around, it could have been some other man. How would I put this? Some promiscuous activity involved. But with Esau, how the fuck did he get inside Isaac's loins? I guess once the bloodline was in, the Lord just let them grow together, man. That's the parable of the wheat and the tares. They were never supposed to be here. And this is why the Lord said, if you do right, will you not be accepted? Why would he say that to his firstborn? That's what Cain was. Because he wasn't legit. You didn't come from the Most High, man. And this is what y'all have to understand. Just like the children of Israel outnumber the sands of the sea, the tares are right there, y'all. They right there. It's been a race like that. Because see, here's the thing. The tares are in every nation on the planet. Also, just like the children of Israel are, the tares are also. And then you got E. That's a whole nation of people that's not even considered he, because they're the tares also. Okay? And then the biggest thing, y'all. You have the tares that's been interbred within Israel. Remember, Cain was an original tare and he was dark complected like me and you. See? It wasn't until he was cursed that he came out as E. So, see? So a lot of these people that are celebrating with your favorite rapper's wife and all this support, and this is that great division too, y'all, because some things it hurts me to say, man, because, man, I done been through it the worst, y'all. So, you know, I'm talking on own personal experiences, you know. It comes a point in time, man, to where, for instance, if your girlfriend is staunchly supporting Beyonce and you in the truth, and you've been in the truth for a while, and your girl been around you, she could most likely be a tare, man. A lot of these tares know who they are. I think damn near all of them. Their main objective is to gaslight you, man. That's their main objective. And this is why the scriptures say you are of your father the devil. And the works of your father you will do, willingly or unwillingly. See? So, their main objective is to gaslight you, to lead you to do wickedness and be a part of that world. They're going to encourage you. They're going to like you when you like Beyonce. They're going to like you when you around here dancing and listening to rap music like them. They're going to be bobbing right along next to you. But the whole time, they know who they is, and they know who your ass is. And the whole time, everything coming out their mouth is brother this, brother that, cousin this, cousin that. You see? And the whole time, they know that they are of the wicked one. And their main job is to cause you to go off and do wickedness and keep you blinded from the truth. That's their main objective. So this is just to give perspective. Although I'm still frustrated, understand this, man. A lot of that influence that we're seeing, a lot of it is organic in a wicked sense. You see? It's something I remember before I left Lake Charles and I realized the whole town was stalking me. I went to my weed man house before I left town, right? And me and him tight, man. He fuck with the music and shit, man. Niggas been trying to get me to, I would never do nothing secular. Niggas be talking about that to this day, man. You know that ain't gonna happen, man. Anyway, after I did what I did for the Most High as an offering, a praise offering, and it was accepted. That's it. If it ain't for the Most High, I ain't fucking with it. Anybody got no time for that, man. You see? I forget shit so fucking easily, y'all. Yeah, so when I went to his house before I was leaving, y'all, and I realized the whole town had big gang stalking, I said something about Trey Songz. Oh, because I was in my mama's car and she had some Trey Songz. I realized it was cameras in the car, y'all. I'm keeping it real. This was all around the same night. They was on my ass. This when the nigga popped up in the store and gonna say, how you gonna tell the nigga how you gonna fuck his bitch? That was that nigga and this bitch, man. They's clones they got out there, man. And they got some shit where they might can put on a headset or something. Who knows? They might be rim driving them motherfuckers. I don't know. I ain't with the Illuminati, you know. But I got a whole lot of information that was told to me from the horse's mouth. Your favorite rapper's wife. She loved King David. And she know I'm King David and I'm life. Like she say, man, you make a nigga want to live. They act like everybody gotta die. They done did all they shit. She talking about your favorite rapper and his homeboys. Just cause I don't name none of them other nigga names, nah, man. Give me J Head first. And you other niggas gonna scatter. I'm gonna let my men handle y'all niggas. Drag them out. Off with the head. I'm the police. That's gonna be fun, y'all. To decapitate a nigga, man, and wait for the police. Cause everybody gonna think the funk ass police gonna come right. The police already know what time it is, man. I ain't saying they ain't gonna come running. You gotta be a stupid. Eventually they'll stop. You gotta be a real stupid motherfucker if you come running. Where you at? You get down there and you see who out there. We'll get it together, cop, man. Let's see. See how big your balls is, nigga. See? A whole lot of cars around here. There ain't nothing but a 2,500-pound bullet to me. That's how I look at it. I'm gonna ball that bitch up like a football. Nigga be throwing them bitches. See? Okay. You the one imagining things, Hollywood writer. You get all that shit from me, nigga. Jacob is the former of all things, and I'm Jake, bitch. You ain't thought none of that shit up. All y'all ain't nothing but liars. I'm Superman, bitch. You got that from my fucking book, liar. That's why niggas gonna be falling out with heart attacks, dying and shit. Men's heart failing them for what they see coming up on the earth. A blast from the past. When the last time you seen a nigga run through a troop? When is the last time you seen a nigga run through a troop? these are their siblings, yo. That's where they getting a lot of this support from. Motherfuckers in the crowd and shit, they're siblings, man. Oh yeah, and this is what the nigga told me. Cause I had some Trey Songz shit in my mama's car. I ripped all that shit out that night. Cause I felt the presence of cameras in there and I was being followed and watched. I went to my house, I felt that presence. You know. So on my way out of town, I go get some weed from this nigga. And Trey Songz was playing on the radio. I like Trey Songz. But he fucked up that day. I saw them medallions and shit in my car. I just envisioned, nigga, they probably let my mom and them meet you. I saw my little brother at a karaoke concert in Houston. Man, a nigga showed me that shit on my way out of town, bro. And this is how the karaoke concert was going down. You had the celebrities was in the crowd. It was like an arena, a circle arena, and you had people in the audience rapping their songs. Man, the nigga showed it to me, man. At this time, y'all was in the Twilight Zone, man. Cause I wasn't gonna ask him, cause I know we on